In today's video, I am going to change the sandpaper in our Flatmaster Drum Sander. If you're not familiar with the Flatmaster, I have made videos. I'll leave links down below or above somewhere here as well. It's sold by the people at Stockroom Supply, and they have a great team over there. And Ethan, he makes a lot of good videos about the Flatmaster and how to use it, and also of how to change the sandpaper. So it is, of course, biased because he is selling the Flatmaster, but I just thought it'd be a good idea to show you from an actual user how quickly I can change it. He does his in about 36 seconds. It is a shorter one. He has the 24-inch. I have the 30-inch, but I think I can keep it under a minute to change the, let's say if I wanted to change this from 100 grit to 120 grit or something like that, you'd have it pre-cut and rolled up like this, ready to go. You use one as a template just to cut your next pieces, and then all you have to do is pull this one off, put a new one on. So that's what I'm going to do. I got my phone here with the stopwatch, so I'll turn that on, and right now it's at 00. I'm sorry, I don't have a bigger text on my phone there, but it's at 00. I'll show you what it's at the end. I'll turn on these cameras so it can capture the action, so to speak. Here we go. Voila. You get your pre-cut. Put that on there. Hardest part is the beginning, just to get the angle right a bit. Sometimes I go over too far, and it doesn't have to be that close. As long as you're not overlapping is the main criteria. So you just want to, I like to go on the other side because I have a better grip, where the sandpaper is, of course. Right now my timer's at about 36 seconds. Now I might be rushing this a little bit for my liking, but it just gives you an idea of how long it takes. Stop. All right. So it's on, and that's ready to go, and that's ready to work. 49 seconds. I think 49.90. Under a minute, so not too bad. Just got to make sure. Now the main thing is sometimes you can put tape at the end because these things can end up coming off, it's because there's not much Velcro holding it. And the main one you want to make sure is this one. This one's not so bad. As you can see, if it's loose, it'll just flap and hit the edge because it's turning this way. But this one, if it grabs, it's going to just take the sandpaper will just come off, kind of thing. And I'll show you an example video of that. I did it on purpose. I left it up like this, and you can see that it comes up. So you just want to make sure that this end here is well attached before starting it up, and it looks like it's should be fine. So I got a piece of wood here. We'll get it started. Have an X on it, give you an idea. It's already taken that X off one pass. This is 100 grit, so it is going to go pretty fast. I have a little bit of X left there. Almost all gone. And of course, this is soft gummy pine, so it's definitely going to go fast, but it would gum up your, with all the resin in here, it would gum up your sandpaper a lot of times. And you can see it's a little bit high end here, hasn't been sanded yet. But this one was pretty bad. It was really high here, so it's getting it off there. I like to turn it around once in a while. That's the nice thing with the Flatmaster. You have control a little bit, depending on what you're making. If you really need the flat, then you just keep going over and over. And you get it all nice and clean, so you can do a whole bunch of boards like that really quickly. Shut that off. And that's how you change sandpaper on your Flatmaster for under 1 minute. Of course, you would prepare your things in advance. That would take a little bit of time, maybe 5 minutes to cut. And but then once you have those ready to go, you just change them over, and away you go. The other cool thing, again, I'm just going over some of the perks of this Flatmaster. I didn't put a vacuum on it. I don't have it hooked up. I do recommend you do, of course, but I'm pretty confident. I didn't even change my clothes. I still have my in-house clothes. I don't have my shop clothes on, and I don't have any dust on me at all. It just falls down because it's anti-static. And you can see it hasn't gummed up at all. It's anti-static, so the dust just essentially falls down or gets kicked out a little bit at the ends. But that's one of the reasons why it sands so efficiently as well. Again, being on Velcro, the centrifugal force pulls the paper off of the cylinder, leaving that air gap, keeping the sandpaper cool, and also not gumming up or not static where the dust will stick to the sandpaper. So it's throwing it off, allowing the sandpaper to do its job instantly right onto the wood. You're not having all that sawdust in between gumming it all up because it's just getting thrown off there as soon as it touches. So where to go? Stockroom Supply. Good little job on this machine. Check them out. Again, not sponsored. Check them out. See if there's something that might work for you. And I hope to see you here again at Dusty Workbench. Go see Stockroom Supply. Come back to Dusty Workbench. Check out some of my videos. I make a number of different stuff. I've been doing more laser and CNCing stuff lately, but I do need to update our garage, update the workshop. It's a mess, and I might be doing some videos on that in the coming months. So hope to see you back. Take care.